Hey guys, Karen here, welcome back to my channel today. This video is going to be part of my attempt to start doing more top 5 videos on this channel. I really like the idea of top 5 and top 10 videos, and I feel that they are really underrepresented within the Destiny community, so I'm going to start making quite a few of them, hopefully. So if there's any specific videos that you guys want to see, make sure you go tell me down in the comment section below. So this video is going to be the top 5 Year 1 exotics that I want to see return into the current light level of Destiny. Remember that all of these are my opinions, so if you disagree with any of these, tell me why in the comment section down below. I would also like to note that there is no Warlock exotics on this list, and that is just because all of their fundamental exotics, such as the Ram and the Voidfang vestments, have already been brought up into this year of Destiny. But let's go ahead and begin. So for the number 5 slot, I'm going to put the Khepri Stings. In my opinion, these are some of the best looking exotics in the game. Now I understand at first some of you guys may not like them. They do take a while to get used to. I mean, they are almost obnoxiously bright red and yellow with a giant beetle on your arm. However, all of these things actually come together to make it look quite nice. I understand it doesn't change with shaders, but after a while, I'm telling you I'm not crazy, it starts to look very nice. Now, the looks aren't the only thing I do love about this weapon. For those of you who do not know, these make you go invisible on any subclass of Hunter, and in addition, they grant 6 times damage and poisoning when you melee someone from behind while invisible. Now, I really like these exotics as they help add variety to the Hunter's other subclasses. Now, the Gunslinger is usually perceived as a run and gun type of class, but with these exotics you're able to play stealthily too, which I really enjoy, and the diversity that these arm pieces really bring to the game are the main reason I put them in this spot. Now for the number 4 slot, I have actually picked 2 different weapons, and these are going to be the 2 Year 1 raid weapons, the Vex Mythoclast and the Necrochasm. Now I really believe that these guns have some of the coolest fundamental shooting mechanics and designs of any weapon in the game. They really play into their respective themes, and they can both prove to be immensely fun to use. In addition, they are top tier rewards from the raid, so why wouldn't they be brought up to current light levels? I feel like that if you're going to get something really awesome from a raid, they should probably continue with you as not only as trophies, but as stuff you can use throughout the rest of the game. I think that both of these weapons would be great additions to our Year 2 exotic armory. Coming in at the number 3 slot is going to be the Titan Helmet exotic, the Glasshouse. Now I know what you guys are thinking. This is actually quite underrepresented as a good exotic. Now I really do like this exotic personally. It may make your head look really small, but the exotic perk is very useful when in raid-like situations. For those unaware, this helmet makes the effects of Weapons of Light and Blessing of Light last longer, so a player could dip into a Titan's bubble and have these effects last far, far longer than if the helmet was not being worn by that Titan. Not only does this affect the Titan himself, this affects the entire fire team's ability, as instead of bobbing back and forth into the bubble constantly, you can spend more time focusing on the raid boss itself. I really believe that this exotic would help quite a bit with the War Priest and Golgoroth fights especially, and with future raids, and I would be really excited and pleased to see this added into Year 2. Now the runner-up for this episode is going to be another Hunter exotic, and this time it is going to be the Lucky Raspberry. Now for anyone who played in the PvP in Year 1 Destiny remembers this item, it is essentially the equivalent to the Voidfang vestments, but for the Arc Bolt grenade instead. It makes this grenade chain much further and allows the wearer to spawn with grenade energy, and it was extremely powerful and could very well help make the Blade Dancer a more viable option within the current state of the Crucible. In addition, it would be a very nice counter against Warlocks who only use Firebolt grenades. Plus, Eris Morn wears the Lucky Raspberry, so who wouldn't want it? Finally, we arrive at the number 1 spot. Now, I know a lot of you guys are expecting the Gjallarhorn, because who wouldn't? It is the best exotic in the game. However, Bungie has clearly stated that the Gjallarhorn will never be a Year 2 exotic, and I'll put that quote up on screen. As a result, I have gone to the next best exotic, the Icebreaker. Now, I know that some of you guys are thinking, really, Scarrow, the Icebreaker, don't you know that would destroy the Crucible? But to those naysayers, I say nay. The Icebreaker is already tearing through the Crucible. It's not much, like, we can't do much to improve, like, make it destroy the Crucible more. So wouldn't it just make sense to give it a little boost so we can have it in PvE as well? I mean, let's be honest, this thing was a monster. No one that had an Icebreaker didn't have it on their character at any point in time. I mean, you always wanted to have this weapon, you never had to reload, the ammo lasts forever, and it was amazing. I think that this weapon would prove to be equally as amazing in our current state of Destiny as it was in Year 1, without further harming the PvP scene, and that is why I want to see it return more than any of the other exotics in the game. But that is going to wrap up today's video. Remember, if you disagree with any of my choices or wish to see a specific top 5 video in the future, to tell me in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button to share this video around. This lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm producing and help my channel to grow. Click the annotation on screen to see my ideas on how Bungie could fix Iron Banner. Finally, subscribe for more awesome Destiny content, and I'll see you guys in my next video.